my sole. Allah idoriani. Yarar my sole. Allah benya Allah raban. Yarar my sole. Bini sinoginju ye. Yarar my sole. Allah idoriani. Mera yenigero. Yarar my sole. Allah idoriani. Allah idoriani.
Confessional's day 4. Day 4. And today we went to a school called Oloturot, or a community called Oloturot.
Oh.
No, Oloturot. Oloturot.
That's how you say it.
It is how you say it. Alright, so today was a very interesting day as well. Today was our first time interacting, well, not interacting, but teaching the kids in breakout sessions, and it was pretty interesting. A lot of stuff went on. You want to tell them how your session went?
Well, my session was, it'll be a little bit different tomorrow. My session, we played with Play-Doh. I was supposed to teach them how to make homemade Play-Doh, and then we play with it, but because I was with smaller kids, younger kids, about 3 years old, we just played with it, made shapes, used cookie cutters. I did not factor in the fact when I usually make them with my kids, or even at my school, is inside in a air conditioned room where everybody's nice and cool. So I didn't account for the fact that
it would end up all over our hands.
In a warm environment with kids with warmer hands, and it got the Play-Doh really sticky.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna remedy that tonight, add more flour, make it better. It was a little bit messy, but I think the kids enjoyed it. They enjoy, I gave out prizes at the end, and some of them was sunglasses. They enjoyed those more. They really liked wearing the sunglasses. But it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, I assisted on that one today. I was her assistant, and it was pretty fun. They were really shy. Not a little shy. They were really shy. They didn't want to. No, I'm not gonna say they were shy. I think they were just kind of being obedient. If that's
These kids were super obedient. Let me tell you, I asked the teacher, she was like, how do you want to do it? I said, well, if you can just get them in a circle, I can sit in the middle and kind of show them how to use the Play-Doh. She started, literally, she didn't even sing the whole song. She maybe said 2 words at the beginning of the song. They automatically start singing this song to form a circle, all grabbed each other's hands, and by the end of the song, they were all in a perfect circle and then just sat down on the floor. Like, I don't know how she did it, but I just wish I knew for
and it's interesting because the teacher was not yelling. There's no yelling at any of these schools. And the kids are like so good, and they're so obedient. There's no fighting. The kids,
no crying. They fell down. Let me tell you, I was playing jump rope with them during the day. And sometimes the jumper would go around and would hit their ankle so hard and they would fall. And nobody cried for nothing. Like, they would fall, get hit with the soccer ball. Like, nobody cried ever.
One kid got hit with a Frisbee pretty hard and did not cry. So there's no crying. These kids are amazing. Like, it's really, it really puts the way we raise our kids and teach our kids to shame. Because, I mean, you don't have to yell. Like, you don't have to yell. The kids automatically just immediately do what they need to do, and I don't know what it is. Maybe there's some things going on
at home, but
maybe there's some things going on.
We don't know. They ain't do nothing but say like 2 words, and the kids they just do.
And they behave. They just sit there and they do what they have to do. They play with the Play-Doh, and that was it. Like, it was.
One thing really that was different as well, like during our free time, like some of the moms came because we were there, so they was coming to like welcome us as well. So some of the moms came to the school and they were kind of sitting off to the side, and the kids just continued playing and doing their thing. But I'm just thinking, like when I go to my kids' school, or even at my daycare, when parents come to school, the kids automatically running up to them, mommy, and all over mommy and hugging mommy and all of this. And these kids were like, one kid, he walked by. And the mom saw him, and she gave him his little brother so he can go play with his little brother. But then he kept it moving. Like, I wouldn't even known that was her kid if she didn't give him his little brother. But like, they were just like they're good. They're very independent, very smart, very independent, respectful, great kids.
And I didn't get to see the older. So this school is comprised of what, 3-year-olds,
3, 4, and 5.
3, 4, 5, and I think they had some 6-year-olds, I believe. But that was it. And I wasn't in this class, but we were told that the kids are really advanced, and this is they speak 3 languages already. So there's English, which is not theirs. That's their third language. There's Ma, which is their primary language, which is the tribal language, and then there's Swahili, which is their secondary language. And they can read in English. They were reading in English at 5, putting together sentences.
Their third language.
Their third language. So it's impressive, man. It's really cool what's going on here, and it's really impressive. Really, really impressive. As the day went on, you can see I have another.
Well, you had to do some activity before you got that.
Yeah, I did. So before that happened, we actually got to see some of the Maasai culture in action.
Some of the elders.
Yeah, some of the elders came and they did some of the. It's very similar to fraternities, sororities. It's very similar. They got in lines. They did little. We call them party hops or strolls or whatever. They did those and it was cool. Just one little hop thing, and then in the neck, and then they did the jumping. So I actually got to jump with the Maasai, which is awesome. I mean, this is the kind of stuff you see on National Geographic, and I'm into that stuff. Like, I'm super excited about like that kind of culture and learning about it. And I actually got to jump today, and it was really cool. It was really fun. And then also we had another ceremony, and I got another shuka. It's this green one, which I got from I can't remember his name, but he's pretty high up in the Maasai rankings as far as concerned. But he gave me this one. It was really cool, and it was awesome, man. Another good day. I don't know, anything else?
No,
I feel
it
like
was
we're missing
great.
something.
No, I mean, it was a great day. Another highlight for me was being able to talk to the mothers of the children. They were very welcoming. I went and actually just sat with them. After I finished playing with the kids, I went and sat with them for a while. And they were just talking and saying how grateful they were. And then at the end of the day, they kind of pulled me to the side and was talking to me again. So I was just so happy to feel welcomed by them, you know, being another mom, but from a different culture. It was just nice.
You want to tell them about your tattoo thing?
So yeah, one of the moms noticed my tattoo on my arm, and she asked me what it was, and I told her it's my daughter's names and their birthday. And so then she showed me her arm, but it was no tattoo on it. But when she angled it, I kind of saw like dots on her arms, and I asked her what it was, and she said it was burn marks. So it was like burn mark dots and like 2 lines. And she told me that in the Maasai culture, the women get burned on their arms as they become a woman. So that was interesting.
And then she made me show my brand to them.
Oh yeah, I was like, he got a burn mark. You want to see his? They were kind of intrigued by it too, though. Yeah, they were like, well, why did you have to get that? Did everybody have to get it? You know,
they were intrigued by it. So it's cool. It's the culture. Like I said, it's very similar, man. I probably said it about 3 or 4 times, but it's very similar. You can kind of see where some of the things that we do in the U.S. we as in Black Americans. Where we kind of get some of our traditions from. But another thing that I found really, because we had a ceremony afterwards, and they came and showed their appreciation for TKP, and which is the Kilgore's project, and these people are so appreciative of what they have. It's really surprising that they. How much they appreciate us being there. They kept telling us that they love us, and they're so happy that we're there, and it's super cool. I mean, I actually got to stand up and speak a little bit on how, and I told them how important it was for me, for us, to go over there and be welcomed as Black Americans. I had a conversation with with our driver as well. He's not Maasai, but I had a brief conversation with him today about Black Americans and kind of what's their perception of Black Americans. And he said, because he's a driver he does the safari tours, and he said he doesn't have a problem with Black Americans. It's all good for him. Everybody's cool. So it's kind of cool because we had that misconception, and I'll do another video on that probably later. I'll elaborate on that because I think it's a very interesting topic. But that was pretty much it. I mean, today it was great. It was another great day.
It was.
That's it. Anything else? Oh, and I went shopping today. I went shopping again. Shout out to John, which is a member of TKP staff. He had a nice little African shirt on, and he took me to the store where he got his. So I got a black one that looks like the Black Panthers joint he had in the movie. And I got a shirt made.
Got a cowboy shirt.
It looks like a cowboy shirt, but it's got the Maasai print on it. So it's cool, man. It's cool. That's about it. I think that pretty much wraps up the day.
That was it. It was great.
All right. So tomorrow we go to another school, do more breakout sessions.
Oh, another thing I noticed. Sorry, back at the school, how you were saying how appreciative they are, and how very little resources they have. Like when we were doing free time, we had one jump rope, like two soccer balls, two hoops. That was it for like 70 kids.
And some frisbees.
For like 70 kids, and they were having the time of their life, just running around, picking up sticks or whatever they found. Like they had the time of their life.
No tablets.
And they share very well. There's no fighting. Oh, it's my turn. Oh, it's my turn. Like none of that. They had the time of their life. So that just puts in perspective. Even in the classroom, I know the 3-year-old classroom, they didn't even have tables. They were sitting on the floor. So you don't need a lot of resources to teach children and for them to have fun. You just need to be mindful. I believe. I
think for me, hopefully I'll take this going forward. But for me, I'm gonna tweak my parenting a little bit because I feel like I get a little angry sometimes. I don't yell it. Sometimes I do, but I don't really. I'm gonna try to do better because these kids they don't get yelled at, and they just really good kids.
You don't know what they get at home.
I don't know what they get at home.
True,
that's true. At school, they don't. And you're right. I don't know how it is at home.
I would hope mine don't get yelled at school either. But anyway.
So that being said, I think that's it. That's all I got.
That's it.
See y'all in the next one.
All right.
Peace out. No.
Well, here it is.
Early in the morning.